Welcome to Webidiotz TV. I'm your host, Neil Patel. Today I've got 3 markers and a flip chart, and we're going to be talking about a big question that most business owners ask. How do I make a better return on my marketing dollar? You know, in simple, what I'm saying is for every dollar that we spend, we're all looking at making a better return, which is a return on investment. It doesn't matter whether you're using the internet, the radio, you're using direct mail, print, TV, adverts or commercials. You know, there is a better way that we should be looking at of increasing our ROI. I'm going to start off with advertising as you're doing it now, or marketing in general. There's a current way that we're all used to the past 100 years of doing marketing. So I'm going to look at that first, and then what I'm going to look at second is how you use a combination of different techniques to get much more out of your marketing dollar. So let's have a look. Okay, I really want you to stay with me here. What we're going to be looking at is how you're currently marketing your brand, your product or your service. And there's still a huge expectation on trying methods that we've been using for the last 100 years in order to get the same results when you're using any form of marketing initiative. You know, what we're used to is getting an individual to touch your product or your service, and once they do that, you make revenue from them or money. And how we tend to do this right now is we open a store, we do marketing in general, and this could be direct mail, this could be your web, this could be print, this could be TV, and the list could go on. It could be any form of marketing that you do. And the next thing you do is you make sure you have a telephone. So what we're used to what I say is the triangle. Is we do some marketing, and let's pick, you do some print. You then expect this person to get your message or your brand, come and buy. You then get them to touch your product or your service, and then you make money from them. And this process could work anyway. It could be they come to your store and pick up the telephone, or they come to the store and still see your ad. But we used I call it the triangle from my perspective, but this is truly over. I'm going to now show you how you should be marketing effectively. You know, some of the principles don't change. One is you're always going to be selling to somebody, anyway, our lifetime. The other one is you're going to aim to make money from them. So no matter where we go, how media changes, these are the 2 principles that remain intact. What's changed now is the message frequency that this person now receives has changed. The internet has changed how we decide to buy from a brand or a product. No longer do they touch your product or service first. In most cases, they are going to touch your website first. We talked about one triangle before, and my triangle now has literally 6 different lead generation strategies. We can't ignore the old, you know, or old media. We're still used to picking up the newspaper, we're still used to getting print direct mail in the door, we still watch TV. So that's one of 6 different strategies you now should be using. We now have search engine optimization. When I mean search engine optimization, I'm talking about search engines. We now have social media optimization. You know, many people say, oh, how do I make money from Facebook? Does Facebook really make me money, or what's Twitter going to do next? But you know, you'll soon find out how it's just as important to doing search engine optimization as using radio as your marketing message as still using, or now starting to use, Facebook. The other thing that we have is e-news. How many of you actually get newsletters every day or messages from your inbox? If I give you just a really simple example, if I was to send 2,000 direct mail brochures out or cards out, and literally measured that against sending 2,000 email newsletters out, I'm going to get a 20 to 25% open rate on my newsletters and a 1 to 2% open rate on my direct mail. So that easily tells you which one is going to be the more beneficial, or do them both, because you then increase that percentage chance. The other one is video. Video is now becoming the #1 search engine optimization tool or conversion tool out there. When you talk about looking at a picture which says 1,000 words, just imagine how video now presents you, how you could get a video testimonial to actually look at your brand and look at your customers in a very, very different way. The last one is blog, or blogging, or bloggers, or vlog. A big tool that people now use to actually listen to brands, listen to how brands operate, listen to what people are commenting on products or services that they use. Literally, this show that you're looking at now is on my blog site. At the bottom you can ask comments on there, and something that's becoming much, much more commonly used. But if you take the diagram that I used where we had a store, we had a telephone, and we did some advertising, this person here, if you had a room of 100 people and you asked them, how many people use Google? A big percentage will say yes. How many people use social media? A big percentage will say yes. How many people use blog? It might be 50% right now, but still growing. How many people still pick up a paper? How many people still watch TV? Again, the same person that has these different mediums shoved down their face every day still also do look at old media like TV, direct mail and radio. Video. 11 billion searches are done daily now online for video. And then e-news, well, only you can ask that question. How many of you actually get e-newsletters sent to your inbox a day? So when I talk about marketing now, it's about penetrating this person through different messages, which then land on your website and then ultimately end up spending money with you. There is one big thing I'm going to leave out this show is once they come to your website, you've got to get a handshake with them. That handshake isn't about shoving a product or a service straight down their face, but it's more about how do you collect their data. I'm going to leave that for my next show, basically, but I hope I've covered everything. See you soon.